Yo, what's going on YouTube? It's Jarrett Stod here, back with a brand new video. And yes, it's probably hard to tell because of all of this facial hair right here. But for the last few days, I said, screw it. I'm gonna try and grow out a beard for the next month or so. So I'm gonna see how long I can grow my beard in like the next month. I have never grown my facial hair out in my entire life. So this month, I'm going to try it. But anyways, guys, today's video is going to be an absolute banger. So if you're watching this right now, drop a like and well, let's get started. So on my channel for the last few years, every single Halloween, I go to a whole bunch of different stores and I try to get as many eyeballs as I possibly can because for some reason, every Halloween, every store brings out like eyeball candies and a whole bunch of different eyeball things. So I go to these stores and I try to buy every single eyeball I can and see which eyeball fits in my eye socket the best and see what we can get. So today we're gonna be going to the store and try to buy every single eyeball product that we can possibly buy. And well, I have a good feeling about this, so this is gonna be crazy. So in my collection of eyeballs, I have all of these eyes over here and then all of my customized, and then we have all of these crazy realistic looking eyes. And I'm hoping today in the stores we find like those real eyeballs like that I could use. And then also I hope I find a whole bunch of gummy eyeballs and googly eyeballs and so much more. But the only eyeballs that I have in my collection like that right now is this googly eyeball right here. And this is what the googly eye looks like when it's in my eye socket. It honestly does not look that bad. For an eyeball that costs like 1 penny, it actually fits pretty well. Like if I was actually a ways away from you, you would not be able to tell if it's a fake eye or a real eye. But this should be the worst eyeball we get today. But we're gonna go to the store and try to buy all the googly eyeballs and all the scary Halloween eyeballs that we can find. I think we should get a lot of stuff. So with that being said, guys, let's get in my truck and go to the store. All right, guys, we are here at the store. And well, it is time to go in here and see what kind of eyeballs that we can actually get today. Last year when we did this, I think I got like 4 or 5 of the craziest eyeballs, and we had one gummy eyeball that was like the worst fake eyeball ever. So hopefully today we get an eyeball that fits really, really well, and then hopefully we get an eyeball that's just like really terrible, like the worst eyeball ever. So I'm hoping for both worlds. That way we have a really good eyeball and a really bad eyeball. That would be pretty cool. But guys, honestly though, every Halloween, for some reason, they bring out so many eyeballs because like eyeballs are supposed to be scary for Halloween or something. So I love making this video and I love Halloween because of this reason right here. So let's go in the store right now and see what kind of eyeballs we can find. Then we're gonna go home and try them all on and see which one's the worst and which one is the best. All right, guys, we're in the Halloween section and we're gonna look for eyeballs. Let's do this. And right up front, look at that. We have these right here, eyeballs, and also these eyeballs. So let's get both. And there's even this eyeball hot drink bomb. I have no idea what this is, but we're gonna try it. They have even more eyeball stuff right here. So let's grab this as well. I have no idea why there's so much eyeball stuff on Halloween, but we already have like 5 things. So let's see what else I can find and then let's go try them all on. They even have eyeballs coming out of a bowl, but we do not need that. There is so much eyeball stuff here in this Halloween section. It's actually crazy. I don't know why eyeballs are such a big deal on Halloween, but I guess it's like scary. So I wonder if I'm like scary because I have 1 eyeball. Ladies and gentlemen, that store did not disappoint. We have over 8 different eyeballs and eyeball things here. And I'm actually very, very surprised. I have no idea why like eyeballs are such a big thing for Halloween. It really does not make any sense. Like they're not that scary, but I guess to some people, eyeballs are scary. So I wonder if me having 1 eyeball means that like I'm a scary person or something. But guys, we have over 8 different things here. We have these eyeball gummies right here. And then we have this one singular huge gummy eyeball right there. And then we have like this Chinese eyeball thing right here. We have a package of those. We even have an eyeball lollipop. I have never seen an eyeball lollipop in my life. And then we have these gummy brain eyeballs right here. And then we also have this hot drink bomb. It's like an eyeball, but it's gonna be huge. This will definitely not fit in my eye socket. And then we also have these gummy eyeballs right here as well. So we have over 7 or 8 different things. And well, I think this video is gonna be a lot better than last year because last year we only had a few things, but now we have like over 8 things to try. And well, I feel like this video is gonna be an absolute banger. So guys, drop a like in this video and let's go home and see which one of these eyeballs fits the best and which one is the worst. So let's do it. It is time to try on all 7 of these right here, guys. We have them from the worst all the way down to the best. We're gonna start with the worst ones and work our way up. By the time we get to the very last one, that one should fit in my eye socket perfectly. And it literally costs less than $1. So I might have $1 for the perfect eyeball ever. So we're gonna start with the very worst ones right here. Here they are. They're honestly not that bad. They work pretty well for $1, but we're gonna try to put in this most red one, like the most bloodshot eyeball there is. It doesn't look that bad. It looks tasty. So let's open my eye socket up and see if we can fit this gummy gummy eyeball in there. Here we go. All right, in there. It's honestly not, is it that bad? Is it bad?
It's hanging out a lot.
Okay, it doesn't really fit that well, but like, it still fits. Like, it's still in my eye socket. So this one's not that good in my eye, but let's take one out and see what it tastes like. That's a 10 out of 10. It is time for the second eyeball object, guys. We have a lollipop eyeball. You can see the monster's face on it right there. And if you open it up, we have ourselves a lollipop eyeball. I've never seen this in my entire life. So we're gonna put it in my eye socket sideways because obviously it won't fit this way because that would touch my brain. So we're gonna put this in my eye socket. That's as well as it fits. Oh, is this better than the last one? Besides the stick, I think this is better than the last one, to be honest. So I would give this one like a 2 out of 10. And now we're gonna taste it and see how it tastes. Here we go. Yo, this smacks. This was definitely a success. We are now 2 eyeballs in. Now we have 5 more to go, so let's do it. We are on to eyeball number 3, guys. Let me know in the comments which one you guys like best out of all 7 of these eyeballs today. But guys, here's number 3. We're gonna open this thing up. It looks pretty cool in the wrapper. Let's take it out. Yo, there's not even a color on the pupil. It's literally just an all white ball. This makes no sense. This was supposed to be an eyeball, but it looks nothing like an eyeball after you get it out of the package. I have no idea. This looks like a marshmallow. I'm not gonna lie, but I guess I'm gonna put this in my eye socket and we're gonna see, we'll see how it is. So it's a huge ball. This is definitely not gonna work, but we're still gonna try. Here we go. All right, that's the best I can do. How scary is this looking from the side?
It looks like
Oh, it fell out.
you have a tumor or something.
Yeah, this is probably the worst one so far. This is definitely a 0 out of 10, but we still have to taste test it. So let's bite into this thing and see how it tastes. I literally can't even bite into it. It's like, I don't even know. Oh wait, it's bleeding. Yo!
What?
Yo, it's like jam. There's actually blood on the inside. Okay, if this one had a pupil and looked like an eyeball and then you bit into it and it was blood, this would be a 10 out of 10 for sure. But because it does not look like an eyeball on the outside, I'm gonna give this one a 0 out of 10. So let's go on to the 4th eyeball object and see if these get any better. Eyeball thing number 4, we have gummy brains. I thought this was actually eyeballs when I got it at the store a couple minutes ago, but I guess it's like a brain. From this side, it looks like a blue eyeball. So what I'm gonna do is put it in upside down. And we're gonna see if it works as an eyeball. This one actually might work because it's a lot smaller than the rest. So what do you think, Tori? 1 out of 10?
I mean, it's definitely better than the last couple.
All right, so that means so far this is the best one. Well, it fell out. But so far this is the best one. So now what we have to do is give it a taste test. We have now gone through 4 different eyeballs. This is probably the top one so far. So now we're gonna see if it beats the taste test. We're gonna move on to eyeball number 5. So here we go. Doesn't taste that great. I would say like a 5 out of 10. So let's go on to the next. Eyeball number 5. We have this ginormous eyeball here. Now we're gonna take this thing out and let's see if it'll even fit in my eye socket. There's no way. There's no way this will fit in my eye socket. It is way too big, but what you're supposed to do with this thing is drop it in a glass of warm milk and it's supposed to like explode in there and make it like chocolate or something. So we're gonna do this together. What we're gonna do is drop the eyeball in the milk just like that, okay? Now what's gonna happen to it? Something is supposed to happen. What is it gonna be though? We have no idea. All right, guys, the eyeball finally exploded and it turned into marshmallows and like some green and red different things. I have no idea. It's supposed to be like a hot cocoa bomb or something like that. So although we couldn't wear this one and it took a long time for it to explode, I would probably rate this one like the 2nd to worst we've had so far. But we only have 2 different eyeballs left and these next 2 should fit in my eye socket perfectly. And one of them I could probably use as a normal fake eye every single day and nobody would notice, which is crazy because they're both gummy eyeballs. So let's go on to the last 2 and see what they're like. On to the 6th eyeball item right here, guys. Now these last 2 I'm most excited for. So this one looks pretty dang realistic and it's also like a half shape. So it should fit in my eye socket perfectly. So with that being said, guys, let's put this red eyeball in my eye socket and see if this works as an eyeball. Here we go. Yo.
Whoa.
Honestly, it doesn't fit that bad. It feels pretty good in my eye socket. Now it is a little bit big, but so far this is probably like the most realistic, most colorful one that we've gotten today. So far, I would give this one a number 1 for the day. And it just fell out, but we still have to taste it. We have a new one, and now we're gonna taste this thing, so here we go. It honestly tastes really, really good too. This might be the front runner, but we still have 1 more left. So let's see if it's any better. Ladies and gentlemen, the last and final eyeball object of the day are these gummy ball eyeballs right here that I found at Target. Now these were on the very front. As soon as you walk into the Halloween section, these should be perfect. This should fit in my eye socket. They should feel good, be the same size and look realistic, but also yet be tasty. So without further ado, guys, it is time to try on the last and final eyeball object. And this one should be the best. So here we go. Let's put this thing in my eyeball and see how it fits in here. All right, I think it's in. Is this the worst one or is it the best one? What do you think? Is it good?
It's probably the second one. The last one
The
was
one before it
best.
was better?
Yeah.
Dang it! All right, so I mean, this one looks the most realistic because there's veins, there's a pupil, there's also a colorful eyeball. So honestly, this one is not that bad. It's probably the second best one of the day, but we still have to do the taste test. So let's see what it's like right here. Here we go. Not as good as the last one. I think the last one took the entire challenge. So the winner of this challenge is this eyeball right here. It came in red and yellow, so I decided I'm gonna put the yellow one in right now. But this is the winner of today's eyeball challenge. It doesn't look that great, not that bad, but we had 6 other eyeballs that were probably the worst fake eyeballs in the world. They were actually terrible. Like, they did not fit in my eye socket. They didn't even taste good. So that is all right, guys. I love doing this video every single October. And with that being said, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments which eyeball you liked the best and which eyeball you thought was the worst. With that being said, drop a like in this video, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace!